Yeah, hi. My name is Jamal. I'm in Chicago. I'm a U.S. citizen for the last, whatever, 25, 30 years. And as a citizen, I want to share my thoughts with the rest of the citizens in America uh, on what's going on in Afghanistan. Today's August 16th, yesterday. Taliban, after 20 years, take back Kabul, and there are a lot of aspects to it, and there's a lot of noise and talk going on, and with all kind of information. There is too much fake news and noise. So all of us on individual level need to sort things, and I just want to share some of the things that I'm trying to sort, and I see they are missing from the picture that is emerging on mainstream media and social media. And I want to keep it towards a positive side. There is positivity to it. You lose when you decide that you have lost. And that is one of the mistakes that we are doing. Uh, uh, you know, Politicians aside, it's disheartening for the citizens also that you look at us. This is how we are doing things, and the best thing to do is that let's not cry over the spilled milk. Let's get the lessons and move on. I mean, if we don't do that, then we are stuck. We must. We have to learn the lessons and forget about. I'm not talking about the politicians and or powers to be. I'm talking about us, the citizens, the regular, people on the street. The lesson is that politicians should not be left alone, especially in these days. The powers they have are enormous. We cannot just leave in the hands of two people per state, and the house and all that. So there has to be a way for us not just to be active in a conventional way, but I think we should start pushing for technology to catch up so that I can participate more in an involved fashion in making decisions. The bills that are on floor, technology should be there, that my voice should contribute towards the voting also. Humanity will get there eventually. Democracy needs to get there. What we have is a legacy system. It gotta improve. We need to upgrade it, and we can do that. So one thing is that we have to become more active as citizens. We have to sort what's going on in the world in our own way and share it in a way that is that brings all of us out of darkness, kind of a thing, to in a better light together on collective level. So it's not just what I do on political level as an active citizen, or on the social media. What I'm doing here, this does not finish my job. When I shut this video down, that is when the rubber meets the road. How I turn around and how I live my life inside my house and outside my house is what makes the society. So we have to, if we want to be good people, we have to learn lessons, and we have to move forward. And I'm hoping for myself, at least, that I need to continue that. Couple of things that I want to share that I think is not on me. Whenever I'm listening to mainstream media or even on social media, I feel like responding to it, and there's so much going on, so much impulse to say stuff in that moment. I wish I could do that, but I can't. So a couple of things that I want to fly by you for your consideration is that, one, Taliban are not as bad. They have proven something that all of us must acknowledge. If somebody would have invaded America, and we were in a weaker position, let's say aliens, let's run a Hollywood movie, the people who would fight for 20 years to get rid of them and eventually win would be heroes. And Taliban has done that exactly, right? These are the exact people who were our heroes when they were fighting Soviets. The Soviet Union. They brought it down in whatever 10 years. And at that time, America held them as heroes, mujahideen. And now these very people are, the extremists and Islamists and jihadists and terrorists and blah, blah, all the labels that we can throw at them. Stop. They are true to their cause. Let's acknowledge that. Their cause is fair in their eyes. Let's see it through their eyes. What they have shown is, there has to be a grand lesson here that the moment America says, okay, I'm out, boom. The speed with which they filled up the vacuum was, crazy. The collapse was beyond anybody's guess. That's very telling. That's not much bloodshed has been done. Afghan people were ready for that. And one of the reasons they were ready was because they have seen Taliban before also for 5 years. So they had a little bit idea that, and there is not much bloodshed. Kabul came, they say, stand outside. We are talking. Everybody stood outside. And when the law and order situation was, down, they said, okay, come in. And they came in. They're disciplined. They're listening to their leadership. There is a structure to it. The airport where all of the Americans are sitting is a mess, while the rest of the Kabul is fine. There's not much going on. It's in peace. You know what? And I'm just trying to share a different aspect here. Some of you might be, cringing on this and might be, I need to get back to this guy. Stop, relax. I'm just putting out stuff that we should have the flexibility to, check things out from a different perspective and broaden our view. I'm not saying what I'm putting out is the ultimate truth. Believe in it. No, just have it, balance it out. And let's start with that. So whatever they say, pay attention to that. And stop with this imperial hubris. American, this imperialism of politics, economy, culture, that we have to take over the world. Stop. This woman rights and all that, they are different culture. They are different religion. They have their own version of wisdom. Let that culture be, okay? Don't go human rights and da. Stop. You are going off your, training. Don't think that what you got is the best and ultimate and there is no other way that can be better. Or it can exist. What I say goes. No, stop. Let them be. Let them take care of the women folks also, however they want to take care of. If, they need lady doctors, female doctors. Half of the population is female. They don't want their wife to then go to some man who's sitting there and taking care of their, they want. So, common sense, will prevail. Relax. And I was just watching CNN. The lady was wearing the whole burqa and going on the street of Kabul and talking to, the Taliban guys also and the rest of Afghan citizens also. And one of the things was, which they, of course, picked up and made the headline of it and all that, one of the Taliban told him, stand on the side. Yeah, I'm out of this. You're a woman. So whatever they were dealing with, it was not her place to be. At least they felt that, and they said, hold it. You stand on the side. Hey, I know you guys will have a cow on this. Yeah, absolutely, you're right. But don't. It's not New York. It's not Chicago. Okay, it's Kabul. Let them be. Relax. And there are many other things also. I'm from Pakistan and everybody's saying Pakistan is the one that has... And I'm amazed. I didn't know about that, about Pakistan. It seems that Pakistan has brought down played a role in bringing down two superpowers now. That's, that kind of, Pakistan, really, I didn't know that. There's such a place that can do that, all that, two superpowers. I mean, stop, okay? You guys are not that innocent that, okay, for 20 years, let Pakistan make fool out of you, right? So let's stop. Pakistan is okay. Their leadership has been corrupt, and now it's at least not corrupt now. And the guy in charge is a sensible guy, tries to be sensible. And by the way, Pakistan had, 2 times female as a prime minister. How many times America? 0. So relax, okay? We don't think that Islam has any issues with women folks. When we tell somebody women folk to stand on the sides out of respect, it's out of safety for that. It's just that it's not, fitting for her to be there. So whatever, it can happen. So I know I am, dabbing in a dangerous territory. But hey, I am not putting it out as the final, say. I'm putting it out that there is a way of looking at things from all sides, and we should do that as the cutting edge humanity in the times. We have the greatest technologies in all directions. We should transform into a higher intelligence also. Einstein said that you cannot solve the problem from the same level from which you created them. So what's that next level of being? That level of being is figuring out a way from where you can stand and gather data as objectively as possible, not with the biased lens. At least that's the starting point. There's a way to go way beyond that also, but this video is already long. And anyway, I'll hopefully contribute more. Stay blessed, everybody. How the world progresses depends on us, me and you. We make society. We make nations, and nations make the whole humanity at this point. So let's do our part. Take care. Bye-bye.